So, question time. I am on the pointy edge of my major assignment for my master's. I'm actually still about to run off and do my presentation, which I'm kind of like low-key freaking out about, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Little nervous about that. Anyway, I was thinking about what I found most useful in this, to complete this assignment in terms of resources, etc. And I went real old school and I went to the library. I know that seems real odd, but a lot of what I study is academic papers, so you can normally just get them online. But this time I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go to the library, I'm gonna get some books, let's do this old school. And I am so glad that I did, because guess what was in them? Oh, Annotations, marginalia. Oh, we love marginalia. I am a big fan. I'm a big fan of marginalia because, like, it's like they've already summarized the book for you. It's so good. So good. Anyway, so I wanted to see, what do you think about marginalia and annotating books? I am all for it. Didn't used to be. Used to love my books pristine, but then I was reading a book that like made me want to think so much, and I had this complicated system of like sticky notes within the book, and I was just like, ugh, this is so stupid. And then one day, didn't have my sticky notes on me, and I wrote directly into the book. Oh, it like the shame washed over me. And then I was just like, I have not been struck down by lightning. Nothing bad has happened. Now I have a handy thing for the next time I come back to it. Keep going. So now if I have a pencil or a pen around me, I usually annotate a book if I feel like it. If I don't like make a rule of it, like I must annotate everything. No, not like that. But I wanted to get your opinion on it because I may have gotten a book from the library that was pretty new. I think I might be the first one. I think I might be the first one to have borrowed it. Oh, it's so pretty. Anyway, this book was like amazing. I was just like, with my pencil, because it's academic, pencil only, academic, underlining all these things, and I've got all these tabs and sticky notes, and oh, I just love this book so much that I'm trying to work out, like, could I buy the library a replacement copy so that I can keep the book that's already got my annotations in it? Anyway, not sure about that. I don't think I can quite get away with that. But what I do really love about annotations is, like, I just feel like I'm passing it on, you know, passing it on to the next person who gets this assignment and decides to read some books. Like, I really appreciated all the annotations that were in the previous one and all the like little dog tags, because I was just like, oh, I see what you did there. You're just telling me exactly where in the book to go for this assignment. Ah, so good. And you can tell when they've got a very similar like thesis question to you, because it's just like, this is underlined, and I'm like, oh, so relevant, oh, I love you, thank you very much. I wish there was still those old school like library cards so I could go and like thank the person and be like, thank you my friend, you made this assignment so much less shit. So I wanted to know what you think. Is marginalia okay? Is it not? Should I be smited? English is stupid. Smote. I'm gonna go with smote. Should I be smoted for admitting that I tarnish the book? I want to also just say that, like, I'm not a dick about it. Like, I'm not like underlining in like a pen, or, you know, it's not like I've got a Sharpie marker and it's just like, all of this is important. I do it like real subtle, and they just kind of remind me of what I was thinking at the time. It's kind of like a journal, but for your reading and like your brain. It turns this like linear experience into something a bit more. Do you know what? Like that book S. Where is it? Oh, it's up there. It's too hard to reach. But how marginalia goes backwards and forwards in time, and you build on these layers of understanding about the book and like what it means to you and where you're at that time, and it's nice. It's a nice kind of reminder of what's going on. It's the same reason why I really enjoy Goodreads. I mean, I'm the kind of girl that like throws the 5-star ratings around. Like if I am loving a book, if I'm loving the experience, I'm loving everything about it, I'm like so immersed, I'm just like 5 stars, man. 5 stars, you've earned it. I also super realized that, you know, I've picked up 5-star books and looked at them again and gone, ooh, the problems. And I've kind of been like, yeah, nah, it was a 5-star read the first time I read it. It was the best book I've read at that point in time. And then obviously since then, I've read more books, and now I've got this much of like awesomeness to contend with. So maybe it's no longer a 5-star. I'm cool with that. But I really like the kind of recording of my experience reading books and what I thought about them and whether they did it for me or not, because I am super aware of the amount of times I've picked up a book and gone, not today. It's just not right for me. I can't deal with it right now. Or I would pick it up and I'm just like, is this bad writing or is this a bad day? I can't tell. Gosh, I'm so rambly. It's been a while, bear with me. Anyway, I should probably go. I have to go do the presentation. What's the time? I've got a bit of time, but I should probably run through it a couple more times and then I'm gonna go do it. Yeah, anyway, let me know what you think. So, marginalia, good, bad? What are your feelings of it? Particularly academic-wise, because I think it's one thing to deface your own books, which you're going to keep or maybe pass on secondhand. But what is it? How do you feel about it in an academic context? Is it bad? Is it evil? Is it like, meh? Is it helpful? Is it really distracting because you've got a different thesis question? These are the things I want to know. So I'm working on being a better internet friend. It's kind of been a bit crap. I've been crap. Okay, is that slate? Or is that just like really awkward? I can't tell. I can't tell if it's like sunny, raining or sleeting out there. We're not quite sure. It's Melbourne. Welcome. And see you next time.